Hey everyone, it's Tallara and welcome back to World of Warcraft. In the War Within expansion, we have now made it to the final zone, and in the zone we have giant chasm snails. Whoa, look at that thing. Anyway, this zone is called Azj-Kahet. Essentially, we were in Hallowfall and we met the Arathi there, and through a bit of a brazen attack on the part of the Arathi, we drove one of their airships right down into the home of the Nerubians. Unfortunately, all didn't go as planned. Of course, the Nerubians were ready and waiting for us, and a lot of our group ended up scattered. We actually followed a mysterious invitation to an area called the Weaver's Lair, where we met the Weaver, a high-ranking Nerubian who does not approve of the current Nerubians' pact with the Void. That's right, we've made a friend in the Nerubians. She told us to go north where there is a quote-unquote gift for us. What that means, I have no idea, but that's where we're headed right now, into this area called Farron's Advance. Right away, we see trolls here. Great Hexer Ohodo says, be on your guard, these be hostile lands. These spore-afflicted beasts at Pillar Nest, Vosh, been a thorn in our side since setting up Farron's Advance. They be spreading thick clouds of spores. I never be seeing anything like it. They already attacked once. Won't be long till they attack again. If we got any hope of surviving, we need to cull their numbers. Go to Pillar Nest Vosh and take some of those spore-afflicted beasts out. The beasts took our people, dragged them away when we were getting our first rest since our escape. We only just escaped those Nerubians. We can't afford to lose more people. Search Pillar Nest Vosh. It's where all those beasts came from. If we're lucky, our people are still alive.
Stay away from them.
Those spore-addled beasts are no joke. Clear them out, but keep on your toes. I can only hope our mission expedition members are still alive. Be swift and think quickly. Good luck. I'm not actually sure who the Great Hexer here is with. Oh, this must be where the Arathi have settled. This was the Weaver's gift to us, the location of our friends. Oh yeah, here we go. Humans, trolls, Worgen. The whole expedition team is here, including someone named Sir Jonathan Trueheart. A lot of us survivors have heard stories about the Spiral Weave. Seems like it's a place where the Nerubians have some heavy military operations going on. Taking the fight to them would help put a serious dent in the Nerubians' war plans. Well, noted. I'll do that sometime later. First, though,
Friend,
who is this? Ah!
Followed, were you?
Look who it is! Farron!
We are a light in the darkness.
I can't let my gut lead the way every time.
Be strong.
We thought we were well hidden. Clearly not as hidden as we would have liked, but I'm grateful to see you nonetheless.
In my heart, there is
We found these prisoners fleeing a nearby Nerubian military base. The circumstances of their escape are unclear, even to them, as if someone else created the opening they needed to escape. They need rest, but we need to find out what happened in there. Food first. Maybe once they've regained some of their strength, they'll remember something.
a meal should offer some strength and comfort after all they've been through.
Alright, well then I'll hand them out.
Don't give in to fear.
Some of my people found a few Harrenir setting up one of their camps to the southwest. They were missing some vital supplies, so my people offered to help out. However, I worry about how they're all getting along over there. Could you check in on them? Make sure we're being good hosts to the Harrenir and that nobody has inadvertently offended anyone. Please.
Carry the flame into the unknown.
Glad to see you are well, Tralla. I've recently received word that a number of the Arrow Knights have taken shelter in a camp close to where the airship was seized in midair. Would you check on them?
Despite everything, the
Alright,
Arathi
I can do all of these
found
things, but first we're gonna start by handing out
the
some
Gardeners
food.
were arguing about new orders. Then they just walked off.
So all of these people, as you can see, there's a variety of different peoples here. We've got blood elves, we've got humans, we've got void elves, as we saw up there, Worgen, trolls. These people weren't actually with us in Hallowfall. It seems like these people were already here. These have been people who've been kidnapped and taken prisoner by the Nerubians. So how they were let out is what we need to know.
Hello.
Huh.
Good day.
Okay, well, maybe a warm meal will jog this orc's memory.
Old man insisted on staying behind. Finn.
Finn! That's an important name. If that is who I think it is, he should be someone we want to get in contact with. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of people. Dwarves, gnomes.
Knocked over and dissolved the weather escaping of our cages. How fortunate.
Interesting. Didn't get many specific answers, but got some valuable info.
See you through the shadow.
These people have been through so much. Civilians, not even soldiers. Most of them didn't sign up for this, and yet they became prisoners of war. If anything back at the Nerubian base could give us an advantage, we have to take it. If someone got left behind, we need to do something about that. I hate to say it, but these people need someone to protect them. I have to stay. Find the straggler, and while you're at it, take a peek behind enemy lines. See if you can find anything useful.
If you are madman or no, I won't stand for a single soul being left behind. Go find him.
Well, if he is who I think he is, he's going to be someone that we want to rescue. I think he's an old ally of the Alliance. Alright, pick up this flight point right here at Faerun's Advance. It's a little camp that the Arathi and other survivors have set up, so that's good. Now, let's head over here. So first up, we need to head through the lands that Great Hexer Ohodo was telling us about. So we may as well help him out here. Pillar Nest Vosh. Yep, this is it. And these are the spore-afflicted beasts he was telling us about. Over here is Jedi Amberhoof, who I wanted to rescue. Come on, Tallara. There we go. One of the expedition members. The Tauren's body appears to have multiple claw marks. Fungal spores cover his body. Oh man, I think he's dead. And by the sounds of it, he did not die a good death. That's awful. One of these spore monsters must have gotten to him. Uh-oh, here's someone else. Drog Skullbreaker. Appears he's alive. He's webbed up pretty good. Ugh, my skull. You have my thanks, friend. I'll meet you back at Faerun's Advance. Happy to help. There's someone else webbed up over here. This is a Mara. Oh, God. How many of these creepy dragonflies and crabs are around here? This is a lot. Now, sorry, Amara, where was I? You have my thanks, friend. Any longer out here and the beast would have ripped me to shreds. Yeah, unfortunately that already happened to one poor guy we found. I see one more over here all webbed up. This is Mimbihi. Let me get you out of there, friend. Thank you. I'll be seeing you back at camp. You are most welcome. Alright, let's go report in.
Greetings, man.
With the number of those spore-afflicted beasts reduced, we bought more time to think of a more permanent solution. You did all you could. I'd be in your debt. We'd be honoring Jedi's memory by dealing with the nest. Consider it a professional hunch, but those spores coming out of those fungal pods and the ones afflicting all the beasts are connected. Maybe if we destroy the fungal spore pods, it'll slow whatever control those Fungarians have on the beasts. Take these antifungal firebombs and torch as many fungal spore pods as you can. Well, that sounds fun. Amara's mention of a large Fungarian planting fungal pods worries me. Gotta be something down in that cave. We can't just be waiting for the Fungarians to attack with a nest of mind-controlling beasts. We gotta prune that plan before it has a chance to bloom. Get to Pillar Nest Vosh and kill that Fungarian leader.
Stay away from the food.
Sounds good. Seeing as this whole area is so close to the temporary camp that we've set up, we certainly need to take care of Pillar Nest Vosh, as it is a threat very close to home. I think we're going down in the big hole this time, which kind of freaks me out, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, here's where the Fungarians are. I was wondering, because I didn't actually see any Fungarians before. I only saw the beasts that had been afflicted by their spores, but it makes sense. The spores had to come from somewhere. They came from these guys. Also, do you see that up ahead? Is that a giant Nerubian? What the heck? I think I pulled too many creatures here. Wow, no, I might be able to get out of this. Hang on. Whew. That was a lot of monsters. That was a little too close for comfort. That's for sure. And even outnumbered. Sorrel of the Drakthir pulls through. Certainly making a dent in the Fungarian numbers. We'll burn all these pods now. And then in here should be their boss. Yep. His name is Agaricus Festerbloom, and it looks like he's responsible for all the spores that have been spreading around. Our spores are eternal, he says. We'll see about that, won't we? Our cycle will continue. Just ominous last words, honestly. Alright, he's down. Just gotta get rid of a few more of these pods, and then we can get out of here. 6. 7. This should be number 8. Alright. Now, let's go back the way we came, simply because I know that that's a way we can get out. The tunnels down here look rather twisty, and I'd prefer not to get lost and lose my way. So if we go back the way we came, there we go, I see daylight. Get me out of here! Phew. Alright. Back to camp.
How you doing?
Excellent work, my friend. That will keep these beasts in check. That Fungarian leader's plans are over and the camp is safe again. Thank you, friend. Now that the Fungarians have been stopped, Pillar Nest Vosh is going to be less of an issue. Farron's advance will be safe for now. Safety down here? I suspect I'll still be sleeping with one eye open. I won't soon forget the feeling of those webs. Ugh. I will watch and make sure those beasts don't stray too close to camp. If they do, they will swiftly discover why I'm called Skullbreaker. I'll whip up something to ease your mind and help you rest. Excellent. Well, glad we could help. Glad Farron's advance is a little safer now. Alright, in terms of, objectives, I guess now we'll go into where the Nerubians were keeping everyone prisoner and find the quote-unquote straggler, the person who stayed behind, whose name was Finn. Zakaz, I believe is the name of this place. Oh, and Spindle's here.
Received.
Yep.
Now,
It's who I thought it was.
You'll blow my cover.
Flynn Fairwind.
Over here. And stay low.
Hey, buddy.
I'm all ears.
Don't draw attention. Look, something's happening up there. Why'd you stay behind, Flynn? I was looking around trying to find an antidote to being a bit stabbed with a venomous dagger when that little spider with the bell found me. It came with a note from someone called the Weaver. The Weaver wants anything I can find. In exchange, she has the antidote to this burning venom waiting for me. I'm very motivated. The heat is eating a hole through my shoulder, so I'm looking for something about other captives, invasion plans, weaknesses, anything. Not to mention, they took some of my personal effects that I wasn't willing to leave without. I'm not sentimental about gifts, but Shaw knows blades. I want them back.
Damn, am I thirsty.
Alright, well, where are you indicating right now?
Let's get out alive.
Who is that?
My orders were clear. And yet, more overcrawlers regularly slip from our grasp. Failure! Unacceptable! Not only does this shame you, it shames me. Which means no one will hear of it.
Oh, wow. Boss of the year.
Clean up this refuse and get it out of my sight. And if you breathe a word of this to anyone, you're next.
I never thought I'd find myself feeling bad for Nerubians, but holy moly. Working under Zev Call. Doesn't look good. Anyway, for those of you guys new to the Warcraft universe, Flynn Fairwind is a fairly new character. We met him in battle for Azeroth expansion, which was, what, 3 expansions ago? He's a pirate, a crafty pirate, and he's actually fallen in love with the head of the SI-7, which is the Alliance's top intelligence agency. So you could say he's an Alliance ally, and a bit of a thief scoundrel with good intentions. You could call him the Han Solo of the World of Warcraft universe, perhaps. I definitely had everything under control, but I'll admit, this venom is dulling my otherwise lightning-quick reflexes, Tallara.
Spiders everywhere.
Even with the general gone, it's not going to be easy getting out of here. This place is infested. I know I'm hiding it well, but I'm not exactly feeling my best. I'm not sure I'll be much help in this state. You're going to have to clear a path for us.
Let's get out alive. What's the word?
To add insult to injury, they disarmed me. I'm not leaving without those blades. While we're here, keep an eye out for any evidence of what's going on here. Anything that could give us an advantage against the Nerubians. Something strange happened that provided us the opening to escape. I have a feeling that could be something we could exploit.
I need my weapons. And something for this Weaver, so she'll give me an antidote. Since I like being alive.
Fair enough. Being alive's pretty cool. I gotta be honest, I thought everyone was able to escape because of something Flynn did, but Flynn's comments there make me think, no, there's a third party who is responsible for the prison break. So we're gonna need to learn more about that here as we go through. Alright. Now, Flynn, I know you don't have wings, but you do have the power of plot armor, so hopefully that means you can follow me as I fly up here and save us a little bit of time. Either that, or feel free to wait down below. Nope, see, there he is. I knew you could teleport with the best of them. Oh god. Hi! Didn't see you there, Kahiti Overseer. Now, what do we have here? Crate of emptied vials.
Seems that Zev Cool fellow we saw is getting pheromones sent to him? From a general? No idea what that means, though. So.
Yeah, me neither, but hey, we'll make a note of it. God, it is so spooky in here. I thought they wanted me to come inside here. Nope, here we go. Some scrolls. Uh-oh. Alright. That's enough Nerubians slain. Here's some military correspondence.
Looks like my fellow prisoners escaping was no coincidence. These orders came from a Nerubian. A new Bazal.
Need to read that. Ah. A torn fragment of an official document with letters that appear to have been burned instead of written, signed with the name Anub Azal. I mean, we do know that Nerubians are infighting right now. So, it's actually not that surprising to hear that some Nerubians sabotage some other Nerubians, honestly. Alright, looks like the last of the stuff we need is in here. Including Flynn's blades right over there. I don't know who Onsurek is, but alright. He's got a very loyal follower in you, but fortunate you're now dead. Here you go, Flynn. Find your blades.
I'll take those. Feeling more like myself already.
Good. Now, we just need to find one more piece of Nerubian intelligence before we skedaddle. Should be just right up here. The issue is there are Nerubians literally everywhere, although I suppose I shouldn't be too shocked, as we literally are infiltrating their own base.
Your threat ends here.
Now, what is this? Burning venom flask.
I am well acquainted with that particular bottle of venom.
Ah, that's the one they
Unfortunately.
poisoned Flynn with. Okay, let's get out of here and then we can talk. I feel like here is not the best place to have a conversation. Let's get somewhere safe. Alright.
Damn, am I thirsty. Spiders.
In my
spiders
defense, they
everywhere.
disarmed me and envenomed me. Also, does this look infected to you? Anyway, if not for all that, I would have helped. You have my word.
Watch your back out here.
There must be something around here of value to the
Let's
Weaver.
get out
Seems like enough to trade to the Weaver for that antidote. And Anub Azal is a good lead to investigate. Maybe he'll partner like the Weaver did, and we'll get something even better from him. Sounds like a good risk to me.
Watch your back out here.
This Anub Azal gave the orders that led to the prisoner's escape. Zev Kal here didn't seem very pleased with that. So how about this? You sneak into Siegehold and make best friends with Anub Azal. Easy. I've noticed a lot of cargo being ferried over. I'm sure no one would notice if we just swapped out the contents of a particular crate. In the meantime, I'll share our discoveries with the Weaver. I'd love to come with you, but I'd rather not tempt more Flynn stabbings today.
Don't look, we've got a plan now. Sneak into a crate and get a lift to Siegehold. Find this Anub Azal. Meanwhile, I'll get this intel to the Weaver and get that antidote.
He made that sound way easier than I think it's gonna be, but alright, sure, let's sneak into an even bigger, more fortified Nerubian hideout. No big deal, right? Sure, this'll go totally a-okay. Except for the fact that I just drew attention to myself and about half the camp here. Okay. Yeah, this is the crate we can hop in. Inconspicuous box. Perfect. In I go. Now, how long do we have to wait here before we get loaded? Oh, not long. Well, this should be fun. I see no risks to this plan, right? We're just gonna go in a box right in to the Nerubian stronghold, and everything's gonna be totally fine. We'll get in, we'll get out, we'll get valuable info, and I'll be no worse the wear. Right? I'm hoping if I speak it into existence, I sort of manifest it, you know? Here it is, Siegehold. I'll give it to the Nerubians. This is, pretty epic. Spooky, but epic. There's a new Bazal. What are you doing here?
What an interesting delivery.
What does that mean?
Return to your duties, now!
Does he know I'm in here? I guess so.
Approach, intruder.
My cover's been blown. What an interesting delivery you are. I have use for you. I am General Anubazal. I loathe having little bipeds like you in the Siegehold. However, that is no longer up to me. Zevkal is pushing me out of my own military stronghold and collecting overcrawlers to boot. The Queen has deemed him High General, but he is unnatural, warped, and unfit. This will not stand. I've decided to use you and your kind against Zevkal, and yes, you will get something out of it. Search that rubbish pile there. You will see. A rubbish pile. Well, that sounds like adequate loot, doesn't it? Wait a minute. There's a dwarf in here. Or, sorry, a goblin. Monty Gazlow. You could swear Gazlow just twitched. Let's give him a little nudge.
Shh! I'm hiding here!
Oh.
I know you're alive. The question is, are you useful?
Again, we've got infighting in the Nerubian ranks. Not everyone is happy with the Queen or her attendants. And we can hopefully use that to our advantage. Anubazal says I have plans for the both of you. There, I've extended some goodwill. You have a little goblin friend. I know how much your kind clings to each other for warmth. And now you both will do things for me. First, I will provide you with my pheromone scent mark. It will keep my loyal soldiers from attacking you. It marks you as mine.
Why are these pheromones so gross?
I mean, aren't pheromones always gross? There's really only one way to apply them. Pheromone marks are temporary ways that we identify groups. You are now under my command, and those who respect that will let you be. Okay, fair. Spit on me, I guess. Boom, done. Your friend complains, but my mark will keep you relatively safe, except from Zevkal's guards. They won't care about scent marks if they are already hostile to me, so make the most of it, but take care. Zevkal has recently placed his own loyal lackeys in key positions around Siegehold. Killing them will force replacements, which will cause chaos and retraining, all of which will make Zevkal struggle. Get rid of all three. It isn't enough to inconvenience Zevkal. He should be humiliated. I already have some information, but I need more. He stores military logs in a room that is too tiny for me to access. See what information he's hiding. I'm sure there's potential blackmail material in there somewhere. Okay then.
Eliminating Zevkal's lackeys is but the first move. Blackmail will be the death blow.
I'm gonna salvage what I can here. Throw together an explosive or two.
Sounds good to me. Alright, in the meantime, I got a new piece of armor to equip the General's pungent leg guards. Oh, I was more excited about that until I read it. Alright. Let's head outside, I guess. In my new pungent leg guards. Alright.
A little overcrawler with the Nubazal scent mark. Get whatever you were sent for and get out of my way.
Okay, sure, I can do that. No need to interrupt you. What am I looking for anyway? Ah, what is this? Zevkal's attrition log. Okay, guess we'll take that. And now let's go kill Zevkal's minions. First one's right here. The drones are mine now. You are easy prey for them. Seeing as I just destroyed all of your drones, I don't know, Hebamick. Got any other plays? Guess not, because she's down. Alright. One down, two to go. Here's the next one. Attaching yourself to a new Bazal is a dead-end path. Help! Help! No way. Not him running away and calling for help. I love how his subtext is the favorite. You guys didn't see anything. Oh man, seriously? I was hoping I killed him in time, but he managed to call for help. Unfortunately. Which is bad for me, because I had no HP left. Gosh dang. Well, anyway. The difference between me and Myth is that I can return from the dead. So, just a minor inconvenience. We will resurrect here. And then go take out the final general. Oh, I think a hero was here before me. So the guy we're looking for is not home. Ah, there he is. Dewmick, the tactician. Zebkal is ready for insignificant pests like you.
Oh no. Loyal voices silenced. Seems Zevkal wasn't paying attention.
Guess not.
I noticed you trying to defend your own obsolescence, you dusty ancient.
A real feud there, aren't they? Hey man, I'm back. Zevkal knows that I'm involved. I wanted him to know, but he can say nothing because he is unable to make his own pheromone marks. I've used mine for his needs so far. If he admits he can't, everyone would question his authority, not to mention his status as an Arubian. It is quite a scandal. Whoa, okay. There should be something I can use. Let me see. This is not blackmail material, but it is far worse. What does that mean? These logs of Zebkal's. He is wasting numerous Nerubian lives, throwing them away like some rabid mantid. We must act. As I said, Zebkal doesn't produce his own pheromone marks anymore due to this ascension process. He's been forced to use mine. His alchemist is trying to concoct some for him, but once they do, what of me? Take those false pheromones and sneak them out of Siegehold. Expose Zebkal. Use them. You're creative, aren't you? Just make it messy. What was I doing? It's a long story. Tell me about it. It all started when... You know what? It's too long. I'll summarize. I was defending against one of the Nerubian attacks, quite effectively I might add, but I was webbed inside my Shredder X3922 and dragged into this place. They took my friends hostage, but I've managed to stay hidden here. Anubizal has been standing here for hours, as if waiting for me to mess up. I guess he knew the whole time. Then you came along. Now you're caught up. Okay. Anywho, I don't trust this big bug at all. He let me lay there ages without saying anything. But if he wants to give us access to Siegehold, let's use it. I saw some other people dragged away into other parts of the base. I don't think they're eating them. It looks more like they're transporting them somewhere. Let's gather them up, make a prisoner convoy, and roll on out. Find me outside.
Nice chat. Now get him.
Acquire Zevkal's pheromones for me, and I'll ensure the freedom of your allies.
Okay.
You got a deal. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Does sound like a deal to me. Right, first of all, we've got...
Don't worry, I threw down my lockpicks, also known as explosives.
Perfect. We've got these guys here in cages, but this is where Gazlo comes in. Easy.
Your rescue chariot awaits. This way, folks.
Nice job, Gazlo.
Goodness, if I had to listen to Baba Ganoush grind his teeth any longer.
Now, here we go. Here's some more caged prisoners.
This had better be good.
Hi, Arcanist Savor. This seems to be a mirror image. It stares at you calmly. Hello? I saw you earlier, Drakthir. Using the last of my mana, I tried to help this group, but I'm exhausted. We are close by, cloaked by greater invisibility. Have you seen Anduin? No? Is he missing? This isn't a safe place to talk. We should get moving. The invisibility is wearing off. Okay, meet up at the transport wagons.
We're over here.
Oh, hey.
We'll head to the wagons, but I hope you have a real plan in mind.
Yeah, sure, totally. Definitely got a real plan. Definitely not just following the whims of a partially crazed goblin. Alright. The rest of the prisoners are right here, all webbed up. Oof. I'm here to rescue you. Pretend you're part of the next prisoner convoy.
You got it. I'll lead the way. Everybody, act super sad. Pretend someone was mean to your alpaca.
That should do it. Alright, I'll meet you guys at the convoy momentarily. First, we need to go get Zevkal's pheromone emitter. Should be in this office right over here.
Wait, please! You've made Zevkal's pheromones! There is no death to you!
Oh! Man, Zevkal really doesn't care about disposing of his employees, does he? Zevkal's enforcer here was getting rid of any evidence that Zevkal was making his own pheromones, which is apparently a big no-no in Nerubian culture. Luckily, we were here to bust it open. Detective Tallara on the case.
Generous head!
Keep those pheromones out of Zevkal's hands. It should buy Anubizal more time.
Got it. Alright, well we got the pheromones, we got the prisoners. Let's meet up with Gazlo and roll out. Here we go, here's the convoy.
Bilgewater on duty.
The grand escape plan is in motion. Remember to stay in character. Overworked and depressed about being on prisoner duty. Wow, this is a lot of people, but they're all miserable. Fortunately, that's just the flavor we need to sell my idea. This could work. What did the general ask you to do? Smuggle these out? Bet we can use these later, but if we need to, we'll use them to escape. Hopefully it won't come to that. It's time to get out of here with the prisoners and those pheromones. I found some convincing chains since we have such a big group. As long as everybody stays in character, our chances look good. We've only got General Anubizal's marker scent goop for you and I, so we'll be the drones with permission. You do all the talking while I mind the cart. I hope this works. Lead us through the gates, Rala.
Looks like we've got work to do.
Alright, let's do it.
Bilgewater is... We better get moving. Remember, we're prisoners.
Yep, and so are all these
Sing a
people.
song about how miserable we are?
That should work.
Maybe not just yet, Mira.
Maybe not ever, Mira.
So far, so good. We've made it to the gate. Presumably now I'm gonna have to do some smooth talking on the gate minder.
Where were you assigned?
Where are you taking this prisoner group? I was not expecting any transfers today. I have General Anubizal's pheromone mark on me. Let us pass.
Wait. Are your orders from Zevkal? Or Anubizal?
Who do you think, maggot?
But they look like... Never mind. Go ahead. Don't report me!
On through, guys. So far, so good.
Is it safe? Can I breathe?
Not quite yet.
We're out. It's safe. You can breathe.
I mean, I would like to put a bit more distance between us and them, but
Science.
I suppose you can breathe at least.
We're free. I could just scream for joy.
And call all those spiders over there down on our heads.
I don't want legs on my head. Savor, you're not helping.
Got some real characters we just rescued, didn't we? Alright, let's pull over to this little side area here. Get everyone situated. Good job, guys. So far, so good. We are out. Unless they change their minds and pursue us, we might be home free.
What needs fixing?
Let's take a quick breath. We didn't lose anyone, did we?
Looks like
We got lucky here. That General Anubizal is so interested in sabotaging Zevkal that it's an enemy of our enemy is our friend situation for today. I feel like this is going to be a theme. Spiders trying to use us against each other. Ah well. You're going to want to take those pheromones somewhere useful, huh? You do that. I'll take these folks safely out of harm's way.
Do us proud.
Okay, so I guess we gotta grab the pheromone emitter from the wagon. And then,
We're moving out.
I guess we'll take these to the Weaver. See what she can do with them.
What if I just hum a jaunty tune?
Good luck, guys.
Spiders, Mira. Spiders.
Where?
Hello, I'm back. After many adventures.
I've heard much.
What do you have for me?
Come back
What a
again,
beautiful
Maria.
gift. General Anubizal could be an excellent ally. I'm pleased with your work, Morsel.
Follow your thread. Morsel.
Closer, come closer, Tarala. Don't be afraid. I have a secret to share. Okay.
Oh,
We've received an invitation, or rather, you have, Tarala. It's a request to meet with the Vizier. That name rattles even the most wealthy and powerful figures in the City of Threads. Gaining this individual as an ally could seal our victory against Ansarek's horrid little show for good. You're to meet them in the burrows. Use the pheromone dispenser here in my lair to mask yourself enough to enter safely.
I'll a suspicious invitation. But a face-to-face meeting with the Vizier could be quite the boon for my little conspiracy.
Okay.
And of course, there's the matter of your ally. Go. See what you can unravel.
I have a little morsel all wrapped up from a corner of my web. Shall I share it with you? It's sure to mean your doom, little Drakthir. Very well, I can smell your eager impatience. I've sent that little green blob of a goblin you call Gazlo off to the northeast. He tells me the Queen and High General are marshalling their elite shock troops. No doubt they are readying to invade Hallowfall. Scurry off to your lamplighter friend. I'm certain she'll want to smash everything in sight. Uh-oh. Just as we get down here and are trying to deal with the Nerubians in their own lands, we learn that they're actually mustering forces to go back for another attack on Hallowfall. I mean, it makes sense. They made such a chink in the Arathi defenses and have ended up capturing many of their leaders down here. It probably is a good time to strike. Let's go check in with Farron.
A lamplighter brings
The Weaver
hope.
sent you directly. Somehow I'm now even more concerned.
Don't give in to fear.
Tarala, the time has come to deal with the Nerubian army. General Zevkal is massing a sizable force to the east. He intends to breach the wall and invade Hallowfall. There isn't much time. We do not have the strength for an all-out assault. To that end, the Weaver has sent Gazlo here to assist us. I'm willing to do what it takes to save my people. And as fate would have it, I have a personal matter to attend to while we're there.
Despite everything. the
Okay, so what's the plan? High General Zevkal's forces are massing once more to the northeast. Intel provided by Gazlo under the direction of the Weaver shows their numbers are too great for our forces to confront head-on. Excuse me, but I do my own directing. You know what I mean. On a personal note, I've uncovered a lead. A dear old friend of mine was captured by the Nerubians years ago. Rumor is he might be where we're headed. After all this time, I must know what happened to him. Tarala, would you mind bringing me my shield? Sure, where is it? Oh, there it is.
We cannot hide from evil.
Thank you. Gazlo, your thoughts? I thought you'd never ask. Yeah, the three of us are gonna go in and hit him from behind. To that end, why don't you grab a big old bag of beetle snacks? And I've got an idea for how to deal with their ballistae. And by deal with them, I mean make them go kaboom. Okay, you actually want me to eat these snacks? Where are the snacks? Up here? I don't know if I'm really in a snacky mood, but alright. I got the snacks. Those will do nicely. We should get going. I think the 3 of us will be enough for this. Lean and mean, right? We will regroup on the outskirts of Arathi's End to the east. Their forces are nearly ready, and there isn't much time, Tallara.
Be strong, my friend.
There's no time to waste. See you there. Last one there's a poor wet fuse. Hey, wait up! I think she's gonna beat you, Gazlaw. She's literally riding a giant kitty. Alright, so that's just up this way to Arathi's End. Let's grab our own mount. I've got the Friendship Fox that I've really been enjoying riding lately. So let's follow right behind Farron and Gazlow and put a stop to another Nerubian attack on Hallowfall. Hey guys. Keep low. You want us to get caught before we even start?
You got a problem?
You made it. Now, let's see if we can make a dent in these Nerubians and save Hallowfall. I can already taste the rewards. If we're gonna stop this invasion, we need to take out their big guns. In this case, big guns equals ballistae. I remember how I had you pick up them beetle snacks? Yeah, I didn't do that for no good reason. See, the Nerubians here have their beetles haul their bombs, and those haulers love them some snacks. I mean, who doesn't? You place the snacks next to a ballista, then a bomb beetle walks up, and boom.
Get out there and get to it.
Be on the lookout for any clues as to Raitan's fate. Anything we can do here will help disrupt Zebkal's plans to invade Hallowfall. While we cannot eliminate the Nerubian threat here, we can disrupt their invasion plans. There are any number of opportunities to accomplish our goal. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. While we're here, I must find out what happened to my old friend, Raitan Blackholm. He was Hallowfall's finest blacksmith, and he was taken in a surprise Nerubian attack. I could not save him. I searched for him, but found nothing except for his bloodied helm. I'd given up hope, but recently I heard rumors about a blacksmith from a survivor who'd been pulled down off the Aegis wall. Could it be Raitan? Will you help me, Tallara?
You are lost in darkness. We are here to help.
Alright, just the 3 of us. 1 Drakthir, 1 Goblin, 1 human. Heading out to try to put a stop to a giant Nerubian plot. Do our best to save Hallowfall while we're at it. Holy moly, alright. While I'm here, sorry guys, I'm going to leave you on the ground for 1 second, because I do see a skywriting glyph that I would like to pick up. Alright, perfect. Now, what do we have next? The Rubians to kill. Barely got out of that one alive. Now who do we have here? Sir Ashrealm. Faerun? She's here with me. We're looking for the blacksmith right in Blackholm. Have you seen him? Blacksmith? Yes, but not... Is the blacksmith still alive? Long ago, either the Ascended Mother or Crypt Lord... Sir? Sir? Uh-oh. Well... No. Belladar shine upon you. Yeah, that's not good news. Okay. Let us find this Ascended Priestess and Crypt Lord. I'll know what became of my dear Raitan and deal with any who harmed him, says Faerun. Sounds good to me. Let's see what we can do. Kill some Nerubians along the way and disrupt their plans. We also need to find their siege weapons and destroy them. Speak of the devil, here's one right up ahead. These lands are ours, Overcrawler. I mean, these ones are ours, so you should stay here instead of trying to encroach on lands that aren't yours. AKA Hallowfall. Then we'd leave you alone. Alright. Nice! Woohoo! I knew it would work! You're a natural, Tallara. Thanks, Gazlo. It's not my first time blowing stuff up, let's just say that. Some ore here that I can mine. Quick pit stop, if you will. And I see another siege weapon right up here.
I require a target.
Head on over there, Mr. Bug. Boom. Nice. Another siege weapon right here. Hey guys, but you didn't expect me to just drop in on you like this. These guys are tough. Alright, that's 3 down. It says I'm in combat, so I can't fly, but I don't see who I'm presumably fighting. So I just have to move away from this spot. Scared because if anything attacks me, I'm such low health because it says I'm still in combat, even though I'm actually not. Okay, now I am. I'll give it to him. Now I am, but I wasn't before. All right. Good job, guys. Yeah, I guess they're just saying I'm in combat, period, when I'm just walking through the battlegrounds here, which, I mean, I guess that makes sense, honestly. Okay, no, I'm not. So if I can fly, we can get from point A to point B a little bit quicker here. Alright, this looks to be the Mother Azana. Let's see if she's got any information about Farron's friend. The one-armed lamplighter. How novel, she says. And Nubalith will be your end. Well, we didn't get any more information from her, but it's probably a good thing that she's dead. Now let's go find who this Anubalith person is along the way. Some more siege engines that we can attack. Oh god, where did they come from? Everything was doing alright until these additional raiders flew in out of nowhere. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. They literally came out of nowhere. Talk about an ambush. Woo! Good job, guys. Let's get rid of this siege weapon. Alright. Here's the last one right here. It'll take a minute before I go attack it though and have a snack. I can also equip my new armor, which should be a good upgrade. Don't worry guys, just need a little hit of chili on this spiderweb bridge before we move on. You know how it is.
I must get closer.
Alright, this should be the last siege weapon we need to destroy. Perfect. Now let's find this Anub Iliath. Looks like he's down here. Whoa. What is this? Oh, he's a big guy. Guess we're taking him down, hey? You know what, Faerun Lothar? Come, little spark. Retrieve what remains of your blacksmith if you can. So he does have him after all. Has he enslaved him, perhaps? Down he goes. Slain by a peasant. You did not die well, little spark. Damn, Raiton's tinderbox isn't here. The breastplate will have to do. Thank you, Tallara. So wait, is her friend Raiton actually dead? All we found was his breastplate. I mean, we didn't find his body, so perhaps that's a good sign that he's not dead? We'll give that to Faerun in a minute. I do want to finish disturbing the Nerubians' plans first.
I need to target something first.
Release these poor prisoners. I don't want to think about what they were going to do to me. Yeah, maybe it's best not to. May the sacred flame shine upon you as well. You'll have lots of targets in a minute, Tallara. Just you wait. Alright, we're at 77%. Getting there. This is quite the array of forces that they sent to attack Allophal, that's for sure. Dang. Yeah, tough forces indeed. Bit off a little bit more than I could chew there. These are all elite enemies that we're fighting, so it's quite easy to get overwhelmed even when there's just a few of them. Fortunately for you guys, guess who's back for revenge? That's right, it's me! Back from the dead, ready to ruin your day. These are tough, tough fights here. Alright. I will sing your praises when I get back across the wall. No need, but I appreciate the sentiment. Alright, we're almost done here. We're at 86% disruption. We can just get to 100. We'll go somewhere safe and turn all these quests in. There we go, 93%. There's a couple more. Who are my next targets? Who wants to get taken down by the incredible trio? Yeah, that's what I'm calling us now. You guys, huh? Sounds good.
I need to target something first.
There we go. We're done. Alright. Let's turn in these quests. Could have done it better myself. Well, maybe. Actually, probably. But still, we got the job done, and at the low price of an overinflated bag of processed junk that who knows what's in it.
Nice chat. Now get a move on.
It's enough for now. We'll need to periodically return to weaken their forces until there's another solution. Thank you for your help with this, Tallara. I can't believe Raiden is really gone, but it means the world to finally know what happened to my dear friend. We will honor him as soon as we've dealt with Zevkal's monstrosity. I want to honor my friend, but first we need to deal the killing blow to this light-forsaken place. It's known that General Zevkal has been overseeing the creation of a monstrosity, a void-corrupted, malformed Nerubian. The scouting report pinpointed the location at the top of the canyon. We're going to deprive him of his horrific pet. That should put an end to his plans to invade Hallowfall, at least for a little while longer. Let's find this corrupted Nerubian abomination and finish this. Alright, let's do it. Looks like he's up closer to Hallowfall. So let's fly on up here. He should be just over this crest by the looks of it. We'll see you inside, Tallara. Let's go! This place is called a Sunder's Crucible. Holy heck. Saraktak the Sundered. Wow.
When shadow falls,
that thing's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. You still with me on this, Tallara? Of course. Let's finish this.
Despite everything,
look out. That thing's breaking free. Interlopers, destroy them. Tallara, let's put an end to Zevkal's plans. Gazlo, get that ballista turned around. This thing is insane. Faerun is right when she says it's bigger than I thought it would be. Luckily, we've got Gazlo on heavy weapons. Get a few shots in. Plus me and Faerun. Hopefully it'll be enough. Fire, Gazlo! Yeah, Gazlo's actually doing most of the damage here. We just gotta keep the big brute busy while he reloads. Fire! He's almost down, guys. For Hallowfall! Yes! Almost there! Down it goes! Holy crap. That thing was huge. Let's get out of here. We'll regroup up the path to the west. You don't have to tell me twice, says Gazlo. Me neither. I am out of here. Wow. That thing was crazy. We absolutely did our defense a service by getting rid of that. Now, where did the gang go? Right up here. It's all over here. Yeah, I see you. Hey guys. Thank you, Tallara. The people of Hallowfall are in your debt. I have one last thing to ask if you're willing. I intend to burn Raiden's breastplate and Sir Ashrealm's tinderbox at Moreldar. I would be honored if you would join me. Would you carry the breastplate there?
We carry the flame into the unknown.
That was harrowing. Thank you, Tallara. We would not have survived if not for you. We'll see you up in Hallowfall. Meet us at the blacksmithing forge in Moreldar. Alright, I'll see you guys there. This is going to be our first time actually out of Kajet since we first fell in here. So it'll be nice to get a bit of a breather, to be honest. Get away from the oppressive darkness for a little bit. We do actually have a few quests we still need to do in Hallowfall that I didn't get done before we had our emergency crash landing, so while we're up here, that'll probably be the next thing we do on our next episode. But for right now, we're going to finish off today's very long episode. Thanks for sticking with me on this one. By laying Farron's friend to rest. So it turns out the breastplate was all that was left of him after all, which is rather sad, but at least Farron can get a little closure from it all. Alright, here we are. Hey guys.
A lamplighter brings
Tallara,
hope.
meet Rain, our head armorer. She leads the team whose inventions have saved many lives since we landed in Hallowfall. Rain herself forged my shield. I always enjoy coming here and seeing what new things her team has thought of. Thank you for bringing it, Tallara. You've done the Arathi a great service this day. Please stay and help us pay our respects to Righton and Sir Ashrealm. It is our custom to pay homage to the fallen by burning whatever we can recover of their belongings. Usually it is their tinderboxes, as those are easier to carry. We then return those items to the flame. While we were able to retrieve Sir Ashrealm's tinderbox, Righton's breastplate will serve to honor his memory. You have placed your life in danger not only for me, but also for Hallowfall. I would be honored if you would assist me this one last time in remembering our fallen.
In my heart, there is fire.
Okay, so she wants me to place the breastplate and the tinderbox in the forge. There. Thank you, Tallara.
My faith kindles my hope.
It is done. It feels both odd and somehow comforting to finally know my dear friend's fate with certainty. Thank you for everything, Tallara.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
Alright. As is our custom, we honor the memories of our fallen. Monty bows his head with respect. Righton trained me from when I was but a cub. I owe him everything. Same for me. He was the best of us. I didn't know either of them, but I'm sure they were swell. Farron smiles at the goblin and all assembled. Sir Ashrealm gave his life for Hallowfall. Righton was my mentor and dearest friend. We pay tribute to both here today by consigning that which they touched to the flame. We also honor you, Tallara, for your many sacrifices. May the sacred flame burn within you. Alright, well, our situation is better now than when we began today's episode. We managed to find many of our allies and regroup a little bit. We managed to also gain some more allies within the Nerubians themselves, thank goodness for infighting, have established a base of operations down in Ashkahet, and then stopped another incursion from making it up to Hallowfall, helping out Farron on a personal mission in the meantime. All in all, it was a very action-packed episode, and thanks for sticking with me through this extra long episode. And we'll be back soon with more questing here in World of Warcraft: The War Within. In the meantime, thanks everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here again soon.